It is such a wonderful time to be in crypto, though a lot of people might argue that because what the market has been doing for the past couple of days. Talking about a very red market, looking at what's happening, fear and greed sitting at 30, 34, 35. We kind of see a lot of people dumping their cryptos on the market. And ladies and gentlemen, September is always like this. Now, if you follow what is going on in terms of the history of the market, you tend to understand why the behavior of the market in this time of the season. But before I go into that, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to welcome you to my channel. My name is James Kenneth, and you're watching me on St.JamesCrypto. Now, looking at what is going on, you shouldn't be moved by the market because September is always red for the market. Now, we see, in fact, historic dumping always happens towards this time, okay? And as we recorded last couple of days ago, we saw one of the biggest dumping in the crypto market. Maybe that was what like some of you that follow my channel, maybe that was what I shared about. That was what our brother talked about, talking about Brandon Giggs and what he predicted happening around this time. Now we see the markets dumping heavily. We saw a lot of people, even institution, like selling out their position in Bitcoin and other main digital assets. Okay, now, so we talk about fear and greedy. They're sitting at 34 as of today, the 27th of September, Saturday. The weekend is always slow. See, the crypto market tries to recover a bit from, from the activity of the past couple of days. Then we saw what is happening in the market. For those of you who are present in my AMA, yeah, I talked to you some points that that some key points, that some key strategy regarding some of my investments and what I expect within the upcoming months going into the end of the year. So if you have that in mind, should you be worried about the crypto markets? What the turnout will be? And for me, I'm not bothered at all because I know, of course, October is also a kind of green month in crypto. So we are ready to see a kind of bullish momentum pick up and see how we're going to transition into the month of October, how the market should be well able to come back to life. A lot of crypto analysts predicted the market should be up and doing before we hit that by mid October. That is a couple of days to come, and we should be up and doing for most cryptos. Now, if you're looking at the crypto markets on coin market cap, you see even from the first to the 20 to the 30th crypto is sitting in a red. Trying to recover, Bitcoin came to 110 last night or so. Then we saw a kind of still a downward movement again. It's trying to struggle to maintain that $10,000, $110,000 support level. If it's able to maintain that, then we can see a quick recovery into the upside. We can see because even the average crypto RSI, that means relative strength index of crypto, we see that it's going towards the oversold area. So, which is making me to like, okay, it's a time to buy more. It's time to buy more because what will happen? People will start buying again, and the market will increase. Of course, this is where the day traders they make their profit from, and of course, they want to, be in that game. For swing traders, of course, if you're learning to trade, I've said this before, I'm trying out a platform called BTTC, and I'm taking my chances with them, seeing how I could maximize also my trade, make some profits along the side, and see what I could do. So if you are interested, check the link in this video. You can click it and try their platform out. And of course, if I refer someone, I get a bonus after you make your first deposit. So, what am I looking at, ladies and gentlemen? The bull market is about to really begin. Don't be carried away by the sentiments in the market. This is the time to pool all your resources. Of course, this is not a financial advice. You're totally responsible for what you invest, how you invest, and your investment strategy. Of course, we always advise people here at St.JamesCrypto to be more careful and, of course, to target also some medium risk to less risk assets. Now, if you want to know more about that, me and my team, okay, I will say we're trying to create this Discord group. I will let you know once we are done with that. You know, we can also talk about which project you can conveniently, of course, do your research and invest in them. I consider high risk project as well because, of course, if you are investing in high risk projects, you should be able to calculate your risk, to calculate how much you are able to invest and know how to navigate the market, because that is the key if you're talking about investment in crypto, because a lot of people, they lose it, they don't understand it, and they don't know how to go around the market. Now, BNB Tiger, we've talked about this, ladies and gentlemen. We've talked more, over and over. Of course, the saga in the market between the dev team, double project in the market. People are talking about what project should I invest in? What project should I be looking at? Even in the Christian crypto community, that is the debate. People are talking about all this thing. I would say for you to be on the safer side, there's nothing bad about investing in both sides, like I myself am doing, because you don't want to miss out on any project. The worst thing that uh, you could have is for you to invest totally. In fact, the entire crypto market is is kind of taking risk. One project might go up before the other, one might speed up before the other. You don't want to be carrying a bag of worthless coin at the end of at the peak of the bull market, because that's where you will be losing. So I have some main strategy. Why do I educate people about investment in mean? Of course, like I said, it's not a financial advice, but you have to take your risk. You have to understand the market. Mean coin, there are those kind of there are those kind of opportunities that can turn a low investment as low as $100 into thousands or tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars in income or in returns. So that's why I would say a good crypto portfolio should be talking about from low risk altcoin or low risk investment like Bitcoin and the altcoin, then high risk investments like the memecoin, like the pepe, Shiba Inu, BNB Tiger, WikiCat, Crepe. All these crypto have the fundamental. Now, if you want to invest in a meme coin, you should be talking about what I could get from that meme coin. You should be talking about what the community had, what's the project behind the meme coin, and of course, how possible it is for the coin to give you 10, 50, or even an 100x return. So that is what you should be thinking about. Now, from what I see here, Shiba Inu is one of them that this crypto has been lying down since. Now, we know that Shiba Inu hasn't moved a bit, hasn't moved anything for the last couple of years. When I mean years, it's still below its all-time high. Now, it has that capacity to move from where it is right now to cross that its all-time high. And that alone is bringing us to somewhere around that 100x. So is Shiba Inu possible? Is there possible? Is there a kind of opportunity there in Shiba Inu? Definitely yes. The dev have been working a lot of projects. Shiba Inu has been active for a long time. Shiba Inu has been sleeping throughout the first phase of this bull run of the banana zone, according to Raul Pao, talking about this investment that is this project of Shiba. So, what do I expect in this second phase of the banana zone of where the bull market might peak momentum and running into the first quarter and the second quarter, probably second quarter, like a lot of people said, but I wouldn't bargain for more than first quarter of next year. So we kind of see this momentum picking up for the market, but for this crypto, for Shiba Inu, I think that we're about to see a run activated. So Shiba Inu 100x opportunity definitely is not a hype. WikiCat, we talked about it last time, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of partnership is going on on the project. A lot of this project has been picking up momentum for the past couple of months now, and we saw what it's going to do, and we're looking at this project as the next Pepe, Doge, and the Shiba Inu. So also Crepe, it has put up some huge returns. But Pepe, ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to be sleeping on this coin. Yeah, I will take that risk. Do you ask me if I can invest in such project? Definitely yes. Why? Because it has community. It has a huge project going on in its ecosystem. So that's why I want to take that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to come out here this weekend to talk to you about this project and to, of course, encourage you that a lot of people, I saw your comments on my last video. The market is dumping right now. What do we think? What do we expect? Are we going to continue to see a downfall? Are we going to continue to see a downward movement? Should I close my position and wait until the market start recovering before I enter again? No, please don't do that. In crypto, you should have a patient hand, of course. And those of you, I remember, those of you that was on my AMA, remember we talked about how you can also get project like BNB Tiger, either the old or the new, using PancakeSwap. I'm going to do a video also later today to talk to you about that and how you can invest in BNB Tiger. And it's your choice to choose from either one, which one you want to go with. The new project or the old project. The new project is having 11 zeros. The old project is having 17 zeros. A lot of people have come out to state their opinion about this project, and I myself am very happy for BNB Tiger, but I'm sad because of the situation. So I hope we could just in the future have one BNB Tiger, and all of us can put our resources together. Now, apart from this, we are on meme coin. Please, these are not just the meme coin that I also endorse. There's a lot of meme coin like BNB Lion as well, like what's it called? BNB Frog. There's a lot of project. So, but these ones I'm invested in. That's why I'm talking about them. So, okay, and don't worry if you've not, if this is your first time or your first bull market in crypto, please, you can always follow me for more. Like, subscribe to my channel. You get information of all the major projects that you could invest on. Of course, I try to educate you. You have the financial responsibility. It's totally on you whether you want to invest or not. Because I'm just here at St.JamesCrypto. I try to make sure that you get educated about the project. I'm not a financial advisor. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you on the next video. If you watched to this point, you've not liked and subscribed to my channel, please do that. See you. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. We'll come back to you very soon. Have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.